Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Alek Manoah. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now at the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard.
Number 47.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball. Bounce to third. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Now batting Brian Hayes. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Checks over to first. Back safely. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Manoah, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Righty delivers. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brian Reynolds here, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Fly ball down the line. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That is the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And here's the first baseman, Connor Joe. Wouldn't chase that time. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Next offering is downstairs. And that one is inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Love how the guy up there on the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Kicks and deals.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just off the inside edge. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the hill, the lefty, Marco Gonzalez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
0-1 down. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. Outside. And the count's even at 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Good eye right there. And another ball. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Bo Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Blue Jays down a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And now the count is even. Just missed. The pitch. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Pirates 1 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. Now here is number 19. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Good eye on that spot. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one not close. 2-2. Bounce to the right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Bunting, and he pops it up. Espinal settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shepard. Reached on an infield single his first time. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at first, one away. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, one out. And it goes just foul. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side. And foul ball. The 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the left fielder. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. There's a strike. The Blue Jays trailing by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Here's George Springer.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The pitch. Just missed.
1-1.
This one in the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. Two on, one out. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now the pitcher, Alek Manoah.
The pitcher.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Pitcher gets himself on base. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And delivers outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low. Santiago Espinal on deck for the Blue Jays. Two on, 2 outs. There's a strike. Out there to center. He's under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now back, the first baseman, Connor Joe.
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Way high there. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Slider misses outside. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Gonzalez back to work. And a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike. Right side, moving under it, hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish, doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a ball. That just misses. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering upstairs. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a base hit up the middle. Around second is Bichette. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Endy Rodriguez. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lined, and that's a base hit. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Righty delivers. just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air out to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And now, Marco Gonzalez bunts it towards the mound. Good feed. That's one. Over to first. Safe. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Shepard. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Two on, 1 out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Over to Bichette.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman,
and now Ke'Bryan Hayes, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Two outs. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And here it comes. Pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, number 36.
the left fielder, Snyder.
The wind of the pitch. And this is inside.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now the lefty. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. 3-1. Kicks and deals. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Springer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That clips the corner. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Blue Jays trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Out towards left center. Taylor settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. To third. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neill.
And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz. And a good eye there. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 and 2's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And George makes the grab. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Kevin Biggio.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Gonzalez back to work. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch, and he just misses. Biggio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Mitch White, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Step off, throw to first. Biggio gets back easily. Here's a 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Slap the other way, foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 on with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Tim Meza.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game at the plate. Andy Rodriguez. As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mitch White preparing to come on if needed. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the right fielder. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And here it comes. Ball one there. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Now a jump throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back now in Toronto, bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Jays, Justin Turner. And the pitch. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman warming up as well. The pitch. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Slice the other way and foul. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's through there for a strike.
You got a full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's the left fielder. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, you surprised that the lefty is still in there?
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
Outside low. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reynolds going back, and that one is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That's in there, and that is strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
Outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
2-2.
And that skips into dirt. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Bailey Falter.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fouled off. He was late. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Not in time. He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kiermaier now. That one inside. 1-0. And he deals. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. This to center field. He's got it. And that ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Shepard getting ready to hit. The pitch. That's outside. And that is ball one. Garcia, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. The pitch. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-handed reliever. That's ripped. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Did get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Popped up right side. Espinal hustling after it. And that's a fair ball. Safe. He beats it.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead. 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Next to bat will be the calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the outside corner, strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Righty delivers. And now everybody's running. And he pops up the squeeze. He comes home with it.
He's out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now here is Andy Rodriguez.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. Outside corner, there's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here is Santiago Espinal. The wind and the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Colin Holderman out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the sixth spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gilberto Celestino. He'll move into the ninth spot in the lineup.
Now playing center.
No outs. Runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And a strike on the outside edge. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Over to Joe. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Trevor Richards gets the ball now.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder.
Number 19, Jared Triola.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one off the mark. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And now 2-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gilberto Celestino, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Shepard at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitcher's way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Going 2 now. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Richards, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Just off the outside edge.
Full count.
Ground ball right side. Espinal tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Ripped to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Now the left fielder, he's already homered here in this one. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Shepard under it. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Blue Jays 2. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Jordan Romano on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing right field and batting 9, number 7.
And now Brian Reynolds.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
The pitch. That clips the corner. Romano, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. The pitch. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Connor Joe.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that clips the inside corner.
No ball, 1 strike.
And takes low for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
And batting 6, number 39.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
For the Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And he deals. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2 to count.
Got him swinging. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
1-0.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. The Jays trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Kiermaier in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.